Ellen DeGeneres, a well-known host, has almost an equal number of fans and haters. This was truly evident many times when she invited a variety of people on her show. Some of the celebrities even burst out on her on the show, while she becomes equally angry and says what she feels. Number 5. People who haven't watched a single entire show of Ellen. Ellen once asked the audience on her show who hasn't watched a single complete show of hers. To her surprise and shock, many people raised their hands proudly, and Ellen was so surprised at this. She then called a man who was raising his hand onto the stage and was repeating that this was not fair. She called a person named Michael and continuously humiliated him, and he also became quite uncomfortable, but it is what it is. Ellen then asked him to deliver the joke of the day and take a shot with him, while Ellen was constantly pointing out that he had no idea what he has done. Then she made him wear the Elsa wig and asked him to dance on the pony song while going to his seat. The moments were quite uncomfortable, but maybe Ellen couldn't control her anger. Number 4. Emma Thompson's burning questions. When Emma Thompson appeared on The Ellen Show, Ellen put her friend Emma in the hot seat for a spicy round of burning questions. But this part of the show turned completely around and is one of the most unforgettable rounds on the show ever. Ellen asked a question that was very hard to answer, which was, with whom would you like to do a love scene with? And what is something that everyone hates and you love? Emma was so confused, and it seemed that she took years to reply, and Ellen completely lost her patience on her. Emma at first said cupcakes was the answer, and after some time, she changed it to this round of the show. Number 3. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams is another host who is constantly competing with Ellen DeGeneres for daytime show ratings. However, mostly the Ellen DeGeneres show gains people's hearts, and that is what made Wendy uneasy with Ellen. Sometime later, Wendy also seemed to be bitter about losing the People's Choice Award for Favorite Daytime Talk Show in 2019 to the favorite Ellen DeGeneres. When she came up on The Ellen Show, there was an exchange of some spicy questions. Also, there was a discussion about Kanye West and Kim, who were expecting a child. But the most awkward moments just lingered there throughout the show. Moreover, Wendy is widely known to be a very shady host, and she almost comments on every artist. Number 2. Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner is known to be a vocal advocate for LGBTQ rights, but she also calls herself a traditionalist, as she's a bit hesitant on the subject of same-sex marriage and doesn't seem to accept it. So you can imagine how badly things would have gone when Ellen, who herself is a lesbian, got her on the show. Things got really tense when Ellen brought up the subject that is obviously very close to her heart. Jenner immediately got defensive about her views and tried to explain them, especially when Ellen reminded her that she's a Republican, even though she claimed that her views have now changed a lot. But Ellen doesn't seem to be a bit convinced of what she was saying. Despite the tension and clarifications, Ellen continued to give a tough time to her guest, and she couldn't control herself on this. However, both the parties managed to stay calm and composed and not cause a scene, although Caitlyn did later mention that Ellen burned her with her questions and opinions on the show. But the moments on the show were so uncomfortable that you could have cut the tension there using a knife. Number 1. The audience girl caught stealing. Although Ellen likes to give her audience gifts, this girl on the show stole some props from backstage, while she remained oblivious to the fact that they were being watched and that there are cameras. The lady circled back to the table of gifts 3 times to steal as much as possible without arousing any suspicion, but she didn't notice the hidden cameras. On the other hand, Ellen must have got heated enough to decide to shame the lady publicly. She played the clip on national TV, and the moment was extremely humiliating, but stealing things was no lesser. The lady then made excuses that she took it for her sister who couldn't make it to the show, but Ellen was all ready to do the deserved, and she made the lady sit on the jail in her stage so everybody could see. Ellen is a great hostess, but sometimes when situations go out of control, she also reacts accordingly, which is why she stands apart from all the others and is one of the best nowadays.